firing it up the ice to John Tavares, attacking the net, puts it away up close. And we're back with a new part of the NHL26 Toronto Maple Leafs franchise, getting ready to host the Detroit Red Wings. On a nice Wednesday night in Toronto, Cam Talbot looks to be the starter for the Red Wings. Joseph Woll looks to be the starter for the Leafs. But we all know, as we get started here, started off with the simulation, this isn't the marquee matchup, the game we're all looking for. We don't have this date circled in the calendars, if I'm being completely honest. You got to go ahead 2 more days when the Vegas Golden Knights and one Mitchell Marner come to town. That's been circled in Sharpie, highlighted, however you remember things and make note of big, important dates and events. That's what that is. As Matthew Knies and John Tavares give us the lead against the Red Wings. I'm going to hop in the third period. It's going to be a bit of a warm-up for me. It's been a while. Raymond. You know the old show, everybody loves Raymond? Nobody loves Raymond for that. Why you got to spoil the shutouts? We're going to hop in and play and get warmed up for what will be a full game against the Vegas Golden Knights in just a couple of days. And Matthews losing that draw as Raymond sends it over. Larkin gets it, entering our zone. Riley trying to get the stick. Quick shot, saved by Woll. Carlo getting it up to Domi, stepping up and getting hammered before he loses the puck before Knies steals it right back, dancing, turning it over to Larkin. That's not good. Nice check, forcing the puck loose. Knies dancing around, getting it up to William Nylander, turning. Who were we passing to? Thought someone would cut across and come in front of the net. Nope. Kopp gets the puck, gets to Bernard Docker, gets it to Evertson, and Rasmussen skating down. Carlo plants him as Riley gets the puck, sends it out. Nylander grabs it over to Tavares, stretching the ice to Chris Tanev, kind of. Pacelli intercepts the puck after missing it initially and bringing it back into the zone. The Tavares shot saved by Talbot. Nylander gets hammered to the ground. And we're going to go for a change, a little 2-on-2 right here. Turns into a 2-on-4 very quickly. Slap shot from the point. Saved. Ekman picks it up. Stretching the ice to Nick Waugh. Dancing, firing, trying to get it to Lawton. Nope, couldn't. And now Tanev skating back. Waugh intercepts. And we're dancing around way too much. Back to Joshua. Over to Lawton. Stepping up, losing it. Picking it up again. Into the Detroit zone. One-timer from Joshua gets saved. JVR on the third line. King of the one-by-one deals. I've made that joke just probably every time I've played them this series. Slap shot. Hits a body. Someone has a broken stick. What happened, Jake McCabe? I don't know. It's a Red Wing. Holy! Matthews claps one. Misses. And now we got to go all the way back. Ekman-Larsson trying for the breakout pass. JVR picks it off. Ekman-Larsson just throwing the stick. Slap shot from JVR. A bit of friendly fire there. Hits a Detroit player as Domi. That's an icing? I didn't even know we had control over that, let alone enough for that to be an icing. Well, Matthews for the draw. Matthews losing the draw. Oh, Justin Holl, don't you dare. Hits a body, can't get through. Oh my. Yeah, well, I like them apples. And Hall has it over to Raymond, over to Larkin. Maybe getting the fourth line out here now is a bad idea. Kemp intercepts the puck. Ekman-Larsson gets it, just going to dump it down. Kalle Yarncroc, he's got 9 points on the year. Got to step it up. Looking back, I really should have just traded in for 2/3. I don't know how we were going to get that form earlier, but we are not going to get anywhere close to that now as we dance around, sending it around to Lorentz in the zone. Kemp and Lorentz there on the forecheck. Lorentz, not much. Going to go for the change. Lorentz going to hang out here. Okay, we'll send him off now. To Brinkett, hammered by Riley. Larkin brings it in. Carlo stops that. Couple of sticks, smack the puck down. O'Reilly taking it in, driving, trying to drop it back, and we dropped it back to Detroit, which is rough. Tavares picks off the pass. Nylander to Riley to Nylander to Carlo to Tavares to Michelli skating in. I definitely screwed up our deep pairing change, but that's okay. Jake McCabe stands tall with the poke check. Tavares picks up the loose puck, and McCabe dancing around. Nope. Killing enough time, though. Michelli to Ekman-Larsson to Nylander. Skating in with a little bit of speed. Dropping it to OEL. Shot hits a player. And Matthews forces the line change for Detroit with that hit. Appleton gets... Dude, honestly, just go for the line change at that point. Wool's going to make the save. We're going to take it to the draw. We're going to get some fresh bodies out here. And just kill the final 50 seconds. Riley with the massive hit in the open ice. That's the identity this team wants, and we're going to match third line with third line. Lawton lines up for the draw. Lawton loses the draw. Detroit cycling it around, pulling the goalie. Ekholm trying to get in the way. Tanev, nice check. No! Scott Lawton, I need a face-off, and I need it now. They want the one-timer immediately from whoever that was with the circle. I would say the defenseman, because that's usually where they line up. Probably wasn't for the PK or for the power play. And now we are actually just like dancing around with this puck. And we get it out to Carlo, dumping it down off the side of the net. David Kemp hammering Rasmussen. 20 seconds. Ekholm, great stick work. Oh, Ekholm, what are we doing? Wool makes a wonderful save. Kemp. Oh, that was almost over the glass and bad. Scott Lawton. That forecheck just sealed it right there. Carlo with the final exclamation mark hit. Ekholm getting in the way. Just thank you. Great stick from Ekholm. Didn't let them get that shot off. Those final 5-10 seconds decided the game. John Tavares, third star with the goal. Joseph Wool had 25 saves on the night. He's got to be your first star. I don't know how you can give it to anybody else. I love what the Tavares highlights, him getting rocked. Matthew Nyes, the goal is the second star, but Joseph Wool, 25 saves, is the first. No way Samsonov's making his return. Friday night hockey in Toronto against the Golden Knights, hosting Mitchell Marner in his return. Who's leading the Vegas Golden Knights in points with 46. Matthews leading your leads with 62. Golden Knights are 23, 23, and 3. They are 3, 4, and 3 in their last 10. They are barely ahead of the Ducks. And they are, fourth last in the West? Bottom 6 team overall? Never mind the fact that we have 3 AHL games Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is a real David and Goliath matchup. We're going to play the whole game. And I'm going to make a bit of a change. Calle Yarncroc, last I checked, 1 point in his last 10. 7 points in 19 games this season, which honestly overall isn't that bad. But he just hasn't had much going on lately. Where is it? Splits. Yeah, 1 point in his last 10. I kind of want to make a bit of a change. And call me crazy, but I think this is a great opportunity for one, Easton Cowan to get his chance in the NHL. A great home debut. We're going to play the whole thing, right? We're going to play the whole darn thing. Best AHL lines. Cowan's getting called up. Don't really care what the AHL does right now. And we're going to get him in. We only have one right wing? Are you serious? I guess because they all have like the frickin' center designation for some reason. Easton Cowan slotting in on the 4th line, making his NHL debut. A little late for us. He wears what? He wears 53, right? I think so. Yeah. Let me change that real quick. Like, we don't have 9 centers. Like, we don't. Yeah, good old 53 for Easton Cowan. Cowan has his number, and it's time for a full game at home against the Vegas Golden Knights. Welcome back, Mitch Marner. Marner on the top line for Vegas. Eichel lines up in the draw. Matthews loses it. Theodore grabs it over to Barbashev. Carlo gets a hit on, and Nyes trying to back check against Hannafin. Eichel carrying it in. Barbashev carrying it in. Dumping it around. Domi picks up the loose puck. Turning, looking to fire it up the ice. Matthews takes it. We're going to take advantage and go for a little defensive switch. Matthews driving! Stopped by Samsonov. Or Samsonov, I don't know which. I'm pretty sure it's Samsonov. I rest my case. We line up in the Vegas zone for another face-off. Tavares wins it. Tanev has it. Slap shot hits a body. Nylander picking up the puck, sending it over. Tanev, one-timer saved. Counterattack coming for Vegas. Tanev stopping Hanfin in his tracks. Nylander grabbing that puck, firing it up the ice to John Tavares. Attacking the net, puts it away up close. And John Tavares opens the scoring at home in Mitch Marner's return. 19th on the season as we get up early. Beautiful stretch pass there. Tavares just attacking the ice. Gets in close, wide open down the middle, puts it away. Nylander with the lone assist. Lawton losing the draw. And Vegas yet to record a shot. Ekman-Larsson just drops him. McCabe is going to ice the puck. That's lovely. I don't know what went wrong for Vegas this year. Primed to be at least a playoff team, and now they're looking at the lottery. They're praying for ping pong balls as they drive. Wool makes a wonderful save. I guess they didn't like the gambling jokes for a team in Vegas. I'm sorry. And sending it around. Joshua with the nice hit. And Waugh dancing way too much. Back to Ekman-Larsson. One-timer saved. Loose puck. Samsonov finally covers it. I'm going to do my best to like really rotate these lines around. Specifically the defensemen. We have 6 very good defensemen. They all should play. Kemp. Wow, that wasn't even close. Trying to throw the stick, nothing. Smith skating down for Vegas. Riley trying to keep him outside, and he does. Carlo picks up the puck. Lorentz firing across to Cowan, the rookie. NHL debut, dropping it back to Lorentz. Fans it! Cowan to Carlo, one-timer. Saved. Back to Carlo, another one-timer. Whitecloud picks it up and shakes off the rookie. Trying to get it, they're going to dump it in. We're going to try to change. Oh, that was bad. Thank you, Carlo. Thank you, Carlo. Cowan skating back. Oh, welcome to the NHL. Easton Cowan. Petrangelo shouldn't be playing. But he is in the game. I think he's like a 70-something overall, which is wild, but pretty sure he's like soft retired, which sucks. Love watching him play. And particularly him in the cup run with the Blues. Incredible. Won't be able to play for Canada at the Olympics or again in any international competition, which is unfortunate. Marner gets crushed by Matthews. No love lost there. Oh my goodness. There he is, the rookie lap.
This is the lifelong dream when you get to step out on the ice all by yourself, I might add, and all the veterans in behind you. You really get to feel the experience. No question about it. His family will be in the crowd. He'll be charged up thinking about when he was a young boy.
And Matthews losing a draw. Really, dude? Throwing a stick. Nothing. Hannafin gets it. Sending it up. Vegas' fourth line out there. Not too sure why we're getting pressured by them, but it happens, and we try to bring it in, and Domi gets it, and Domi loses it, and Vegas skating in, and that's a lane, and that's a great poke check from Christopher Tanev. Great body check from him as well. Domi picking up the puck. We're going to go for a change here. Nyes just sending it across to Ekholm, and yeah, just dump that in. Tavares going into chase, and missing. We're going to go, oh, that was a horrible time. Not awful. McCabe getting in the way. Good save by Woll. Nylander body check along the boards. Nothing against, no, that's not Marner. Marner's 93, not 16 anymore. And ekman-larsson taking it in, dropping it back. Jake McCabe shot right in the crest of Samsonov. Tavares lines up against Eichel. Tavares losing the draw to Eichel. Michelli trying to attack White Cloud. Not much there. Barbashev hammered by Tavares. Nylander back checking and trips Eichel. That's rough. Good boy. We go on the penalty kill for the rest of the first period because that was all skates. It's a top 10 power play. Oh, that's why. Winning the draw, quick shot. Eichel getting pressured. Ekholm gets that puck, and we're going to bounce it down. Lawton's trying to chase. Nice check. Marner skating up. Crushed by Carlo. Oh my goodness. We're absolutely hammering them. Lawton getting in the way. Ekholm's going to grab the puck. Oh, that's bad. Kemp sending it back to Ekholm. Getting it out to Carlo. We're just going to dump that down. Lawton chase. Lawton. He chased. Marner running on fumes right now. Kemp intercepting that, and we're going to dump that down. Lawton trying to get in the way, kind of. Oh, yeah. Go for it, Scott. Go for it, Scotty. Ah. All right, please tell me. Okay, we're trying to get the change. Ekholm hammering Howden. Carlo getting in on the action, sending it down. Waugh's going to chase. 45 seconds left. Hannafin crushed by Waugh. Sissons hammered by Tanev, and we're just going for contact today. Lorentz to Waugh. Skating, turning, slap shot. Chris Tanev went for the tip. I applaud the effort. Hurdle crushed by McCabe. Tanev just going to dump it down. Waugh's going to just give a really soft forecheck here. Turning back around, Tavares getting in on the action. Tanev, great stick work. And we're going to get it up to Matthews, trying to do something with a bit of a chance here. Matthews! Couldn't put it away. All right, we'll happily have John Tavares and Austin Matthews out here for the final few seconds of a period on the penalty kill in the Vegas zone. Nothing to be had there. Doing a pretty good job of slowing down Vegas. They had a great chance early on the power play right off the face-off. Woll made a phenomenal save, and we lead 1-0. Not a lot of shots, but there has been a lot of contact. We got to do better in that face-off circle. 8 seconds left on the penalty kill as we start the second period. Lawton losing the draw, defending. Kemp going for the puck, getting it to ekman-larsson. Breaking it to Nylander, kind of. Riley takes it, sending it to him. Shot saved by Samsonov. Matthews out there as well. This is a very interesting line combination, but I will take it. Eichel skating down. Poked away by Matthews. Looks like Nylander just went for the change. Nice check from Nyes. McCabe picks it up. And we're going to dump that down. Domi's going to chase on the other side. Domi hammering Mitch Marner. Oh my goodness. Hurdle to Eichel to on the ice. Nyes picks it up and getting it to Matthews, skating up, attacking to Domi. Oh, what a save by Samsonov. I don't know what I was expecting, but not that. Over to Matthews, one-timer. Saved. Why is Chris Tanev all the way down here? Sending it to Domi. That one-timer just hit Marner. And nice check from Domi. Ekholm getting the puck. Getting it to Tavares, taking it in. Oh, draws the trip though. That looked like it hurts. Alright, we got Matthews, Tavares, Nylander, Nyes, and Riley out there for the man advantage. Tavares lines up for the draw. Come on, Johnny. Dang it, Johnny. I tried. Over to Stone. Oh, not good. Oh, that's okay, but come on. Oh, that was their second best chance all game. And Tavares getting it to Matthews, who loses it. Now I understand why you take a little bit of time. Petrangelo's still out there. Oh, man. Oh, man. That looked like it hurt whoever that hit. And Tavares getting it in the zone. Oh, what strength. Oh, he loses it. Riley to Nyes. Tavares picks it up down low, and we lose it. Mark Stone with the clear. We might just go for the change. We're going to go get the second unit out there. Riley dancing around, sending it over to Ekholm. Ekholm's going to play a little bit of power play QB right here, I say, as he goes all the way down. So Cowan's going to get it. Cowan's going to go to Michelli. Back to Cowan. One-timer saved. Ekholm. Follow-up shot. No dice. Walk with the forecheck. Ekholm trying to fish it out of there. And Hannafin, from the looks of it, cleared it out. Not good. Ekholm picks it up, and he's going to get it to Cowan. Turning to Waugh. What? Back to Cowan, trying to put it away. Saved. Good opportunity for the kid. Domi lines up for the draw. Domi loses the draw. Waugh trying to get in there, and it's dumped down. Michelli getting it to Ekholm. Giving it to Cowan. Entering the zone. Trying to get it across. No dice. Where's Riley? There's Riley. Waugh trying to get in there. Not much. Domi to Nyes. Not much time left. Over to Riley. Hammering a shot. Saved. It's the Matthews bobblehead nights. Had to make it a promotional night when Marner came back to town. 11 seconds left on the man advantage. Very good kill by Vegas. And kind of winning that draw to Riley. Slap shot from the point. Nothing. Eichel's going to dump it down. And that's going to do it for the man advantage. Oh, Willie. No. Hurdle. No. Great save, Wohl. Lawton lines up for the face-off. 12 minutes left. Losing it. Shot saved by Wohl. McCabe getting it to Joshua. Trying to get it out. Can't. What a shot. What a save by Wohl. Ekman-Larsson bouncing it off the boards. McCabe getting it up to Waugh. Trying to get his way through and can't. Smith to Howden. To Carlson. Back to Howden. Ekman-Larsson with the stick. Great work. McCabe trying to attack. Ekman-Larsson with the stick again. McCabe going for the check. This time connects. And it's going to be a breakout to Waugh. Joshua going to pick it up. And just slam it over to Smith. Ekman-Larsson hits him. And Vegas getting down. McCabe with the nice hit. Theodore. Checked by Kemp, kind of. Ekman-Larsson picks up that puck. And we're going to go for a change. Getting it to Cowan. Trying to draw some players over. Gets it over to Kemp. Shooting. Saved. Lorentz picking it up. And Lorentz losing it. Oh boy. Kemp. Nice check. Lorentz gets folded. Barbashev's getting down. Easton Cowan. Not bad for the kid. Definitely learning to play some Leaf hockey as he gets a bit of a breakaway. Nah, that was not a breakaway. Not even close. Going for the change. Getting some fresh forwards out there. Carlo gets turned. Tavares trying to get there. Forcing the dump. And Carlo grabs it over to Tavares. Getting it over to William Nylander. Skating. Ooh, who got the stick on him there? Michelli throwing body checks in the corner. Tavares lifting the stick. Ekholm, nice check. Nylander throwing the body as well. Tanev, no, losing it. Great save by Wohl. Ekholm hammers him. Wohl's going to cover it, bring it to a face-off. Let's take a minute to regroup. You're throwing away an offensive zone draw with your fourth line. Matthews wins that very cleanly. Ekholm sending it over to Domi, who has a step and getting it to Matthews. What a save by Samsonov. cycling it around. Tanev getting it to Domi. Getting it back to Ekholm. To Domi from the point. Slap shot. Save. Matthews loses it to Pietrangelo. All right. Tanev. Nice hit. Matthews picking up the puck. And we got one last drive. Matthews skating in to Domi off the post. He had him beat. And he hammered the post. Oh, man. So both power plays can't connect. 16 shots to 9. Sounds like these where I wish that the periods were a little bit longer, and I might do that. I might make them 5 minutes. Because these shot totals make no sense. But I rest my case. We have 2 face-off victories to our name. That's gotta be better. Like, oh my goodness. Tavares lining up to open up the third. This line's giving us the best offense. We're going to open with it. And we're going to increase our face-off wins by 33%. And Nylander over to Tavares. Puts it away. His second on the night. Number 20 on the year. Well, I did say this was giving us the best offense of the game. 29 seconds into the second period. Right off the face-off win. Nylander brings it in off a nice pass from Carlo. Passes it over. Tavares puts it away. Wide open net. Beautiful. And Tavares losing the draw. Theodore skating down. Over to Barbashev. Carlo, body check, connects. And sends it over to Tavares, skating into the zone. Nylander takes it. Tavares gets hit, loses it. Marner losing the puck. Michelli over to Carlo. Back to Michelli. Sending around. Nylander's shot. Whiffed. Eichel taking the puck for Vegas. Nylander trying to get in there. Carlo hammering Barbashev. And we're going to not clear it. Marner's going to steal it. Riley's going to grab it and send it up the ice to Nylander. Looking to drive it himself, and oh boy. Marner dancing around to Eichel. Matthews with a nice check. Oh my goodness, Matthew Nyes just sent Marner into the bench. Oh my goodness. Told him to just take, oh, come on. You guys did. Told him to just take a change. Wow. Please give me a replay. Yes, we're getting a replay. Turns, sees target, hits target. See you later. Matthew Nyes, 4th in the league in hits. All right. Their top line is gas, but, you know, they decided we're not going to let the 4th line take an ozone draw. Matthews wins it. Oh, my goodness. We have Matthews, Nylander, and Nyes out here. Nylander's gassed. Oh, my. He is exhausted. And sending that over. Nyes to Matthews behind the net. Losing it. Oh, boy. Stone skating in. Oh, we missed. Ekholm, please. Thank you. Why is Nylander still out here? This has to be like a 5-minute shift for him. To Ekholm, who stick to that break. That broke a Vegas player's stick. Carlo getting in the way. Throwing poke checks. Nylander still out here. Dude, go for a change already. Ekholm grabbing the puck. Nylander, seriously, go for it. The broken stick stopped me. Go for a change. He just took like a 7-minute shift. Not really, but like it felt like it. Lawton lines up in the circle. 10 minutes left. Losing the draw. And trying to check can't. Carlson dancing around for Vegas. Ekman-Larsson with the stick lift. Carlson skating down. Oh boy. McCabe takes away the pass like a thing of beauty. Wow. Oh boy. Oh no. Yep. Cover that please and thank you. And Kempf lines up for the draw. Kempf losing the draw. Cowan, nice forecheck. Lorentz giving it to the kid. The kid skates in. The kid puts it away. First game for Easton Cowan. First career NHL goal on the breakaway against the Golden Knights. Welcome to the show. Yeah, Grab that puck. Thank you, Lawrence. What a thing of beauty. Gets sprung by, I believe that was Steven Lawrence. David Kemp in pursuit, in support. Cowan puts the move on Samsonov. And that's our third of the game. His first of his career. And losing the draw. To be fair, though, that goal, that chance was created by Cowan's forecheck. So, doing the little things right. Cowan sending it to Lawrence, who loses it to Stone. No. And Ekman-Larsson just going to line him up. Kind of. Not really. Where is the puck? There it is. Cowan chasing Theodore. Lawrence. Oh, boy. Tried to dive in the way. Nice save by Joseph Woll. Bouncing it along the boards. McCabe throwing the hit. Cowan trying to pursue Theodore. Throwing the stick. That's Eichel out there. Oh, no. They're dancing around. Woll makes a nice save. Ekman-Larsson trying to get in there. Joseph Woll makes another huge save. All right. 4:44 left in the third. And they got the fourth line out there. Okay, let's take a bit of a breather. Let's win the draw. Thank you, Scotty. And ripping it along. Waugh. Ow. Losing it. Ekholm. Nice check. Waugh. Intercepts. Beautiful. No. Not good. Not good. Woll, I am so sorry. I am so sorry I blew it for you. I blew the shutout immediately. Oh, that's brutal. We did everything right, and then we just absolute pizza of a pass right to Vegas. Slap shot saved by Woll. I ruined his shutout for him. I am so sorry. And over to Joshua. Losing it, but he's going to chase, and so is Waugh, kind of. And sending it over. Colasar taking it down. Ekholm trying to get in his way. Does. Okay, well, we didn't gift that pass to them this time, which is, I guess, better. And they're pulling the goalie. Big check from Tanev. I think that just made them reevaluate their idea of pulling the goalie. Theodore. Oh, come on. Do not choke this game away. I don't care what happens in usually any other game. This is not the game to choke. Matthews losing the draw. Marner crushed by Riley. They're going to send that over. Domi to Matthews. Okay, now the goal is I don't care. Just don't let them score. White Cloud to Marner. Domi intercepts. No. No! If Marner tied it, I was going to be quite upset. Absolute cluster right there. And Nyes sending it down to Riley, to Domi. Ow. Riley misses! Misses the empty net. Matthews. Oh, I tried to fight Marner. He wasn't having it. Marner skating down, gets like not tripped up because he didn't get tripped, but gets hit by Matthews, loses it, and then gets hammered by Michelli. We barely hang on. We ruined Woll's save percentage again. Third star for Easton Cowan, the rookie, gets his first goal in his first game. We'll keep him in the lineup for a bit. Why not? Garncroc isn't doing a ton for us anyway. Second star, Nylander, 2 assists on the night. Game was a lot closer than it had any reason to be. John Tavares, first star with the 2 goals. That game was way too close. Morgan Riley has a strained hamstring? No. We play Colorado. Is he going to be back for that? No. Lose my number. Alright, Morgan Riley is not going to be back for this. So, let's make a strategy. Benoit, you're not going to be up there. We'll put McCabe up there. And we'll have Ekman-Larsson and Benoit as our bottom pair. I need to change something on the power play because there is no way that Simone Benoit is going to be on my power play. Absolutely not. I thought I got Brandon Carlo out of here. So we're going to make some changes. And hopefully they stick. There he is. Second power play for Cowan. Worked out pretty okay. Wall's going to be the center now. Penalty kill. Go all the way down here. Matthews, you don't need to play the penalty kill. Sorry, you really don't. So now we'll go down here. And Cowan's going to be on the third penalty kill with John Tavares. Back to the power play. Absolutely not for Simone Benoit. We'll give Ekman-Larsson the chance to quarterback this power play. And now, let's host the Colorado Avalanche. An exciting Friday night game. Got a little bit too close for comfort, but we came away with a victory against one of the worst teams in the league. Colorado power play, nothing going. They might eclipse Vegas' shot total in the first period. Colton on the power play gets one by Joseph Woll, as they have 14 shots, we have 6. They have 15, we have 6. 1-0 after the first period of play. Not a ton to write home about for your Leafs, but we have a power play that can change, but it doesn't, because why would it? Halfway through the game, still 1-0 is the score in favor of the visiting Colorado Avalanche. And Nathan MacKinnon makes it 2-0. Joseph Woll, I am so sorry. We ruined your save percentage in what should have been an easy shutout. And now you're doing well against Colorado. Austin Matthews makes it 2-1. And Lehkonen makes it 3-1. So, that comeback rally was short-lived. What was that? 21 seconds later, Nylander makes it 3-2. Maybe we have a chance. Time winding down. Nope, they get the empty net goal, and we lose 4-2 on home ice to the Colorado Avalanche. All Avs for your Stars. And we're going to wrap this up against the Buffalo Sabres on a Tuesday night, end of January. Why not? Divisional game, we might hop in there and play the third. David Kempf gets us going at home with 2. So we scored twice on our opening 4 shots. John Tavares makes it 3 on 7 shots. Are they pulling the goalie already? You might have to think about it. It's 3-0. Coming out roaring after a day of rest following the Colorado loss. Tuck gets in close, gets one by Joseph Woll to make it 3-1. As Buffalo, sometimes you get tired of being the bag. It's up to us to make sure that, hey, we're not the team it starts against, right? We don't want to be the first team that loses before Buffalo goes on a tear. I don't see that happening anytime soon, but with it being 3-1 at the second intermission, let's hop in and play. Why not? It's Buffalo. We'll have some fun. Like, roster-wise, they're pretty good. Dahlin's a good defenseman. Like, I don't understand why they're so bad. Like, it's one of those things where every year it's just like, it's got to be better, right? And it never is. McCabe, beautiful check. And passing the puck over. Carlo grabs it. Domi taking it in. Trying to get through some contact over to Matthews. Rips it. 36 on the year for number 34. Matthews finds his way to second in the league in goals. 3 behind David Pastrnak. Domi and Carlo pick up the assists. And Tavares wins the next draw, sending it over. Nylander to Tanev to Tavares. Skating in, dropping it. Michelli, backhand, saved by Lyon. Credit to them for not just yanking him immediately in the first. It was probably tough not to do that, if I'm being honest. Tavares lines up for the draw in the Buffalo zone. And Tavares loses that pretty quickly, missing a check as well. Tuck skating down. Ekholm hammers him. Tanev skating back to grab it. Sending it down to Nylander. Over to Tavares. Skating. Just trying to keep it away. Can't keep it away for long enough. Throws a check on Dahlin. Grabbing it. Shooting. Defender got a piece of it. Joshua, Lawton, Wall out there. And losing the draw, question mark. Benoit takes a slap shot. And a save is made. McLeod skating down. Benoit trying to defend the 2-on-1. What a poke by Wool. Okay, come on, guys. Thank you. And Wall, big part of shutting that down. Oh boy. Gets it to Lawton, gets it to Benoit, and you just saw Benoit get planted. Ekman-Larsson with a nice hit as well. Benoit, what are you doing up there? Genuine question. McCabe lying down in the way, and great save by Wool. And cycling around, Joshua to McCabe. Jake McCabe, go buddy, you've earned it. And saved. McCabe gonna recover the puck, kicking it down. Kempf bouncing it back to Cowan, bouncing it over to McCabe. Carlo, shot, save. Cowan jumps, grabs it. What a backhand. Saved. Calvin Pickard has a 2.1 goals against average. What? Kempf losing the draw. Cowan, forecheck, not much. And Buffalo just playing for pride right now. Carlo picking up the puck and back around to McCabe. And McCabe kind of just tanks the hit. Puck goes to Lorenz, so I'm not complaining at all. Trying to get it to Cowan. Nope. Krebs hammered by Carlo, and we got Kempf skating in this time, and we got Kempf losing it this time, and dancing off the boards. Cowan trying to pursue. Not much we had there. Trying to get a change going. Buffalo driving the net, gets the shot. Wool just makes a routine save. Oh boy. Connor Timmins is out here for Buffalo. Quinn taking it in. Tuck looking for options. Matthews hammers him. And Carlo grabs it, sending it around. Domi misses. Ekholm with the hit. And what do? We send it to Domi. What does Domi do? He skates really fast down the wing. Not fast enough, though. And we're just going to dump it down. Connor Timmins gets sandwiched. And Buffalo trying to counter. Tavares with the nice check. Kulak gets hit. Nice stick from Ekholm, sending it over. Tanev setting, firing up the ice. Tavares driving in, trying to get it across. Seriously? Just some chaos, and we don't benefit. Nylander shot, that was a weird one. Tuck crushed Michelli to Tavares, missing the net. No. Ekman-Larsson, Benoit. Why don't you just take that breakaway is my question. Tuck skating down, poked away. Ekman-Larsson, then he loses it. And now Tuck gets it back. And now Tuck's skating in, and I'm confused. Benoit picks it up, over to Kempf. Dancing around, getting it to Lorenz. Turning, back to Kempf. Dancing, shooting, saved. Good check from Kempf. Tuck skating down, hit by Ekman-Larsson. Quinn skates in. Wool makes a nice blocker save. Cowan trying to chip at it. Cowan trying to block it. Ekman-Larsson, beautiful pickup. And Easton Cowan skating in. Going, trying to feed it over to Kemp. Nothing. And Cowan behind the net. Ow. Getting it down to McCabe. Slap shot. Just drilled somebody in the quad with that. Joshua setting up. Greenway skating down for Buffalo. 13 seconds left. Lawton with the nice hit. Wall hammering Darlene. Cycling the puck around. Wool makes a routine save. We'll pass that out. McCabe flips it down the ice. And that'll ice it. Domi with 3 assists is the third star of the night. Brought a lot of physicality as well. Just absolutely hammering people when we hopped in. Joseph Wool, 27 saves, is the second star of the night. Great performance from Wool. You're used to those. And Ekholm with a goal and an assist is the first star. What did the rest of the stats look like? I'm actually quite curious. Domi, 3 points, led the way. Ekholm with 2, and then a bunch of singles, including assists, including goals for Tavares, Kemp, and Matthews. And then assists for Nylander, Carlo, Ekman-Larsson. Not a bad way to end. Morgan Rielly is ready to return from injury, which is great because we were missing him quite badly. There we go. Riley's going to substitute in there, and then we'll just send him up here. Carlo. And we got +2 line chemistry across the board. Love to see it. Our defensive core is really good now. So it better, count as upgraded here. We managed to push McCabe down to the third pairing. Like, I don't know how it gets much better than this, if I'm being honest. If we don't pass that goal, there is something wrong. Next episode, we're taking on the Kraken, who currently sit first in the West. Joe Decord, not as good of a year as I would have thought, but that's okay. Taking a look at the team leaders, Matthews, 64 points, 35 for Rielly, 36 goals for Matthews, 38 apples from Willie. Cowan has the lone goal for his rookie points. We're going to keep him in there for a bit, give him some time, but why not? We weren't getting a ton with Yarncroc anyway. And league leaders, Matthews, 3rd in points, Nylander 7th. Matthews, 3 goals back of David Pastrnak in the Rocket race. Kucherov and Bedard, though, sleepers. Kucherov, 35 goals, 51 games. Bedard, 31 in 48. Nylander, 9th in assists. Quinn Hughes has 58 assists, which is bonkers. Wins, Hellebuck's up there. For considering the amount of games Wolves played, really good. 21 wins in 32 games. These guys have played between 43 and 47 games, 48 games, and they don't have that many more wins. So I'm very happy with how our goalie is playing. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, check out other stuff on the channel, check out the TikTok that's going on. We're going to keep rolling. And that's all I got for now. Trade deadline's going to be a fun episode in a couple episodes. We have this giant 20-day intermission in the middle. That's for the Olympics. And then we get right back into it on February 25th at the Lightning, at Florida the day after, hosting Ottawa, hosting the Flyers. And we have a couple games before a promotional game on deadline day. Who knows? I don't know if we're done making moves yet. We'll see.